We were getting worried about Sunja, that role especially, because it was one of those that were getting down to the wire and we still had not found her. And really, Sunja is the heart and soul of the show.
And then after I got this role and I read the proper script, I thought it was beautiful. I definitely thought that I have to do this.
Hi, my name is Soo Hugh. I'm the creator and showrunner of Pachinko.
Hi, I'm Minha Kim, and I played Sunja.
And this is how we did it. We always knew that the homegoing, what we call the leaving of your mother and father, the homeland, was going to be the most emotional scene to shoot for the past storyline. Even when we were writing it, episode 4, and thinking about it in the writer's room, we would have tears in our eyes because it just brought out this visceral emotion for all of us.
So when we were shooting that scene, I had to prepare myself to leave this house and leave my mom. And then when she brought the rice in the room, we knew that if we see each other's eyes, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be like disaster. We cannot continue our performance.
We wanted it to be as just visceral as possible. When we were behind the monitor watching, all of us were in tears, just even watching it. So we knew we had something. Growing up, I ate rice every day, my entire life, and you're like, why am I having rice again? Why can't I have spaghetti and meatballs? Why can't I have chicken nuggets? And it wasn't until doing the show and doing the research on what that rice meant, just feeling like I did not know any of that. And so the rice really does take on such a huge symbol in our show. To add that scene with a mother giving her daughter love through rice.
It's just everything in Korea because, like, for example, right before I arrived here, like for this business trip, my mother made me a white rice too. She was just saying, oh, I want to give you a really nice meal before you leave. It's not just about food, it's about language and like how they show their affections to their daughters or son.
맛을 아시나 보네.
The way we wanted the audience to capture that was, here's this older woman, and this rice means something very important to her. She's tasting her homeland into it.
이거 보라니까 젊은 애들 입맛은 차이를 몰라요.
이거 우리나라에서 키운 쌀이다.
어떻게 알아요?
더 꼬숩다 아이가. 무어보면 달달하니 찰지다.
And when she said that, I was like, I didn't know that. And then that got super powerful to me.
So that scene actually comes before Sunja gets the rice for her mother. All of a sudden, that's what this means.
이런 쌀밥 먹으니 우리 어머니 생각도 나고 시집 가던 날이 생각나네.
And YJ, of course, because she's a legend, gives it this just poignancy. I've had the privilege of working with some amazing, amazing actors. And the reason why the Minhas and the YJs do what they do and are different is because each take feels so lived in. The history of making kimchi tells you the history of the Korean people.
Yeah.
It tells you the history of villages, like the women would all get together, make the kimchi together in huge, huge vats, bury it for the winter.
This reminds me of my mom and my grandmother. Like all these complicated emotions came out.
So in this one simple dish, you get 1,000 years.
내는 이 덜 익은 김치가 최고 좋더라. 싸하이 마늘 마시고 막 살아있다 이가.
그 성님이 어디 게리는 게 있는겨.
Obviously, we knew ending, it's the midpoint of our show. It's the homecoming, that it had to play both big but small at the same time, right? And we really needed the audience to understand why just stepping your foot in that water, we always said, that's a baptism for her. Justin, our brilliant director, wanted to complicate things more and wanted it to rain. So we had all these rain towers up. It was already a very late shoot. We were running out of time, and she just got it in one take. She went far beyond what was scripted. It was one of those magic events in a shoot. Right? She brought in something more than just a homecoming. That chorus of tears and laughter, that was her.